Hello Interrupts, it's your favorite granddad Sammy. I know I look a little really fucking crazy. I did this makeup to take some pictures for Instagram because I haven't posted anything to keep. So don't mind this crazy ass makeup. But so as you guys can already tell, I have a shit ton of piercings. And I've covered them in a couple videos, I think like one or two maybe, but you guys keep asking me questions, so I compiled them. I would have like put them on my computer, but I don't know where my computer's at. I do know where it's at, I'm just too lazy to type it all up. So I wrote them down, as you can see. It's not many. Last video I think was a piercing Q&A. I had like over 50 questions, but I managed to narrow it down to 50. So these are also just some leftover questions and just some new ones that I get asked normally. It's fine. So let's go ahead and just dive right in. I hate myself. Oh my god. Which piercing hurt the most? I get asked this on a daily basis. I really don't know. I'd say my belly piercing because I covered that in another video, but in case you haven't seen it, I pierced my belly myself with a really tiny needle, or a really tiny safety pin, and I had to stretch it with an ear taper, and it was really painful. I had to put a 16 gauge ring in it, and then I had to stretch it up to 14 gauge with the fucking taper, and like my belly was so sore and it got infected. It was horrible. Which piercing hurt the least? This nose piercing. Wait. This one. Yeah. I pierced it with the right gauge needle, and I put a normal nose stud in, the 22 gauge. You know, the really tiny ones that have a little ball on the end? I put that in it. And yeah, it was honestly, I didn't even realize I pierced it. The only reason I pierced this side is because one, I wanted to. Two, because my little stepsister, she wanted to get her nose pierced, and I was supposed to get my cheeks pierced. It was a long time ago. That was back before I started all this, and I had like my blonde red hair. But anyway, she was supposed to get her nose pierced, and we decided to just do it at home. And I told her like, okay, listen, if I pierce my nose, then you can pierce your nose, so you won't feel like left alone and shit. And she was like, all right. She didn't pierce her nose. She was scared. She got through like the first layer of skin, and then she was like, fuck it, this hurts. I pierced mine in under a second, and then I didn't even realize that the actual needle was through, and I started flipping the fuck out. So yeah, I would say that one hurt the least. And it wasn't bleeding at all. It did not hurt. Didn't even sting. It was crazy. Oh, notification. Wait, where am I at? Oddest piercing. Knew that. My smiley. Definitely my smiley. Mainly because like just the way you pierce it. I do not have clamps. I used to. I don't anymore. So I have to do them myself. You have to like go like this, and it's so fucking uncomfortable. Piercings in order, and I guess this means like I'm just gonna guess on this one, like which piercing I got first. My most recent piercing. I did this in another video, but I'll do it again. First piercing, this one, the slow piercing. You know, it's healed and everything. Second was my septum. I have 2 rings in my septum. I don't have 2 septum piercings. My septum is stretched so I can fit multiple rings in. My lip, my septum, my snake bites was definitely my second one. Then my nose, this side, I believe. Then, this one, yeah, that was when I wanted to have shark bites, but I was too scared to pierce the 4th one. So I had just 3 lip piercings, my septum, my nostril. Then my Monroe, I believe that's what it's called. Yeah, my Monroe. Wait, what's this one called? My Monroe and then something else, but my Monroe, then I had my full shark bites. Yeah. Wait, my belly? I pierced my belly after I pierced my nose. Or no, I pierced my, yeah, okay. It was my nose, my belly, then my Monroe, and then my shark bites. Then my angel bites. God, I can't remember. My angel bites. My second nose piercing. my Medusa, and then my bridge. Or no, my bridge and then my Medusa. Yeah, okay, that's how it did. I'm not going to include my smiley or my collarbone piercing because they're both retired, so yeah. Where did you get them done? I did them at home. I've talked about this so many times, and there are people. I want to cover something, just a little rant. Okay, listen. It is not bad to do self piercings. If you know what you are doing, there's nothing wrong with it. If your equipment is sterilized and you know exactly where to pierce it at, there's nothing wrong with that. I have studied piercing since I was like really fucking little. I know what I'm doing. I've never had a piercing go wrong. I've never paralyzed any part of my face, okay? I know what I'm doing, so do not tell me that self-piercings are always going to get infected. They only get infected if you pierce them wrong or you don't clean them properly. Okay, just covering that, and I know there's going to be a lot of shit in the comments, but whatever. Total, including ears, 20. I have 20 piercings, including my ears. I count them every night. I know, it's fucking weird. Do you want any more piercings? If so, which ones? I want a lot. I don't think I'm going to get them all, though, because the other day, for the first time in a long time, I sat in front of the mirror and contemplated taking out all my piercings. But, okay, so here we go. I want my double eyebrow piercings on both my eyebrows, my anti-eyebrows on both, my cheek, my dimple piercings, my dahlia bites, my vertical labret. I'm definitely going to get my vertical labret. Like, I need it. I want my bottom navel so I can get rid of my top navel. I almost pierced my bottom navel before. You know what I'm saying? So I want my bottom navel, my, surface hip piercings. I want my collarbones done again. I kind of want doubles. I don't know yet. I want surface piercings on my neck. I want 3 right here. I don't know if I'm going to do that, though. I don't know. I want, double industrial bars over here to where they cross into an X. And I kind of want that on this ear, too. Don't know yet. I want my boobies pierced, guys. I want my titties pierced, my nipples. And I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Do you plan on getting rid of any? Yes, I plan on getting rid of all of these when I am 17 or 18. At least the facial piercings. If I do wind up that made no sense. If I do wind up getting my nipples, my collarbones, my belly, bottom navel, and my hips, I will keep those. I plan on it, and I plan on keeping all of my ear piercings. I want to keep my septum piercing, though. And I want to keep the doubles on one of my eyebrows and maybe an anti-eyebrow. And my dahlia bites. I want to keep those. Any problems? I don't have my dahlia bites yet. But if I get them, which I will get them, you know what I'm saying? Any problems or rejections? I guess that kind of falls into the same thing. Yes, I have had a total of 2 rejections, I think. The only problems that I really had with my piercings is keloids. Everybody gets them. It's totally normal. The weird thing is that they only appear on nose piercings, I believe. I don't know if they appear on anything else. But, yeah. I've had a problem with both of my nose piercings. This one is still healing because it had a really bad keloid for like I guess about a month and a half. Close to 2 months, it had a really bad keloid on. I finally got rid of it, thank fucking God. This one had a keloid and everything. I mean, this one's healed completely. This one's still healing. My bridge rejected. I mean, it's fine now. See? I do need a shorter bar, though, because this one's long and sticks out of my skin. But, it started rejecting whenever I pierced it. I pierced it with a tiny little nose ring. You can go back to my Instagram photos with my blue hair before I dyed it black on the side. And I had a ring in it because I couldn't fit, like, a 14 gauge bar, which is what my bridge is at now. I couldn't fit it in it. So I had a 16 gauge bar, a 16 gauge ring, and it started to reject, and so the hole, like sometimes whenever a piercing rejects, I guess, the actual barbell or whatever you have in it starts to sink in the skin, and the hole that the piercing, the piercing hole starts getting bigger. That happened with my collarbone, and I have a scar because of that. So it automatically the hole became huge, and I could fit a 14 gauge bar in it, so that's where this came into play. I put the bar in it, and I put bigger balls on it, and I kept cleaning it, and it healed it back. Which one rejected? There was another piercing my belly, yeah. My belly almost rejected. That same thing happened with my bridge to my belly. So I think that's it. No. This one started to reject too. I had a short bar and it started to sink in the skin. I don't know if you can see it, but like, if you can see it, I have a scar around the top of it where the hole was bigger, but it's fine now. Healing process. I'm assuming that you mean like how long each piercing took to heal. I really don't want to cover this all again because that's a lot, but you can check out my other video, my piercing Q&A, I believe it's what it's called, number 1 or something like that, where I covered all of that because I had much more time. Cleaning process, how often do you clean them and how? I clean them, I used to clean them every night, but now that they're all healed and I haven't been experiencing any problems with them, I really clean them like sometimes 2 to 3 times a week. What I use to clean them and how I clean them. So before I got this shit that I literally got from Walmart, guys, shut the fuck up, it's really good. I used to take, what's it called? Some sea salt? No, not sea salt. It's not what it's called. I don't remember what it's called, but you can get them in like, giant containers. I forgot what they're called. I don't know, it's something salt that you use, sulfur salt or something like that, that you use to like cleanse your muscles or some shit like that. And I poured it in water to make sea salt, and I used a Q-tip and dipped it in the water. I mean, it was heated water, and I cleaned the piercing with that. And if I didn't have the sulfur salt, I'm just gonna call it that, I used regular salt that you get from like the store in the little containers. But now what I use is this shit. I don't know if you can see it. It's the equivalent to it. It's just Walmart and it's $10 and it comes with a lot in it, surprisingly. And you just like, take this off, spray it on a Q-tip. If I had a Q-tip, I'd show you, but it's common sense. Spray this on a Q-tip and it's sea salt. But yeah, sprayed on a Q-tip and just cleaned a piercing, you know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much it. Where to get the jewelry? I used to buy my jewelry from Walmart. If you didn't know already, Walmart in their ear piercing stuff, they have lip rings and belly rings and stuff. I don't do that anymore because Walmart doesn't, for like earrings and if you want to like get some hoops for your ears, that's fine. But personally, for facial piercings, I really don't believe that Walmart their jewelry isn't like, it's not the best shit. I don't order my piercing jewelry online though because you can never actually tell. Like online stores, they lie and shit. They say that something's like real metal, but it's really not, and it can like cause an infection and shit. So I don't buy my shit online. I usually get it from Spencer's and Hot Topic. I don't really buy piercing stuff from Hot Topic. I usually go to Spencer's or there's this piercing shop up in Tampa that I went to with my dad before, and I got a couple lip rings, and that's pretty good shit. I don't know the name of it, but yeah, that's all of the questions. If you have any more questions about the piercings, comment down below. And I was supposed to upload a stick and poke tutorial because I promised you guys that, and like how you do it and shit, but I need to make another needle and like I'll do it whenever I have all my equipment and shit. Oh, I'm sitting on a mattress and I am highly uncomfortable. Ah, fuck. Okay, so yeah. Comment if you have any questions below, or you can just comment on Instagram or DM me because listen, guys, I do see your DMs. I see all of them. I just don't reply because whenever you reply to a DM, it pops up in your DMs, and now like I have too many to my friends already. I can't like. You know what I'm saying? So don't send me creepy shit because I'm a see. But anyway, yeah, I love you guys. I hate myself so much. I love you guys. Live long and potato. I still need an outro. I don't know. I need an outro. What am I doing with my hand? I'm Jack Sparrow, guys. I hate myself so fucking much. Well, I'm gonna go watch some nice ass movies, and I love you. Actually, you should also comment an intro. Outro or intro? Intro. Outro? No, outro, because I need one. All I have is live long and potato. And that's pretty cheesy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm super saying? Anyway, love you guys. Live long and